Welcome to Sandwiches of History. It is Guest Host Friday, and today our guest host is Josh Terrill. Josh comes from Massachusetts, where he was the first to introduce me to the world of North Shore roast beefs. Even brought one to my hotel when I was there for Sandwiches of History Live. Thank you, Josh. Josh's background spans the music industry, butchery, Texas barbecue, and up until recently, traveling the United States for over a decade, educating folks on cocktails. Now, before he introduces the sandwich, he could use our help. Take it away, Josh.
Thanks so much, Barry. Welcome to Sandwiches of History. Hi, everyone. My name is Josh Terrill. I'm just outside of Boston, and as Barry mentioned, I could use a little help. About 2.5 months ago, I lost my job of 12 years. Up until now, I've been able to carve out gigs here and there, but I'm chasing daylight. And so if you have an opportunity after watching this video, please check out my resume. It is linked in my bio. If you could share it with anyone who comes to mind, it would mean a lot to me and my family. So without further ado, from 1001 Sandwiches of 1936, it's the chicken liver and bacon sandwich. Let's get in the kitchen.
First up, we have to dry broil some bacon. I know my oven pretty well, so I did these at 425 for 25 minutes, really just for food safety. Next up, the recipe calls for cooking chicken livers. Before we can do that, we're going to need to clean these up first. I got these straight from the butcher, so that's all that's needed. Cutting out the excess fat, connective tissue, and any green bits. Those parts were connected to the gallbladder. You're not going to want to eat that stuff. If you buy these store-bought, it's recommended to additionally soak them in milk for about an hour to remove any extra bitterness. It draws out the blood. Otherwise, if you buy them fresh from the butcher, you should be good to go. Now we just cook the chicken livers. No salt, no pepper. We're just raw dogging some earthy minerality over here. Just let these go until they came to temp at 165. Our recipe calls for a meat chopper. These are made of cast iron and were manufactured between 1920 and 1949. To keep it food grade, I oiled this up and seasoned it in the oven first. To review our recipe, dry broiled bacon and cooked chicken liver put through the meat chopper and mixed with mayonnaise. Make an appetizing sandwich. To make it appetizing, I chose Duke's mayo and white bread. So appetizing.
Okay, it's time to give this chicken liver and bacon sandwich a go. Okay, it has a nice flavor, pasty quality to it when you grind up the chicken livers. Not dissimilar from a pate. There's some nice smoke from the bacon. Obviously, there's a salt component with the bacon in there, but with the chicken livers not being seasoned, it's more texture than flavor at the moment. But I do think I know how to plus this up.
Since I mentioned pate, my mind's kind of set on charcuterie. So I chopped up some cornichons for one side, and for the other, I'm going to go with some Dijon mustard.
Okay, it's time to try this chicken liver and bacon sandwich plussed up with cornichon a go. Better. I think I could have added more. The sandwich does need more acid, which is why I went with my second option. Now let's try this chicken liver and bacon sandwich plussed up with Dijon mustard a go. Better. Good flavor from the mustard is kind of rounding it out. It's adding some balance to this very kind of claggy, very meaty sandwich. My mouth is craving a vegetable. It needs something fresh to go with this. I thought that the pickles would carry it. I thought the Dijon mustard would do it. To me, it only raised it a little bit. It didn't make a significant improvement. I think I have some room to go on this sandwich. The chicken liver and bacon sandwich, I'm going to give it a 7. I found it easy to make. I didn't dislike the flavors. Texturally, it's a bit of a struggle. It's very dense. It's very savory. It's looking for some contrast. With the plus-ups, the Cornichon, I'm going to still give it a 7. It didn't do enough work to kind of offset the texture or the flavor. It's a pretty overwhelming bite on its own. I will say for my second plus up with Dijon mustard, I'm going to give that a 7.5. The acidity on that was a really nice bite and started to kind of round out what I was looking for. That said, I would not make the sandwich again. It would involve quite a bit of tweaking to get it right for me. So to that end, thank you, Barry. I appreciate the opportunity, and I hope to meet some of you folks watching at home. And if you're ever in Boston, first round's on me. Thanks, guys.